Well, hey Internet, today we're going to be taking a look at the Presto Orville Redenbacher fountain air popper that I got off Amazon. We've already run this through a couple popping cycles, have absolutely loved the popcorn. It does not use any oil whatsoever. We take the lid off and we pour no more than half a cup of unpopped popcorn. So right here we have just shy of half a cup. We lift up this lid right here, pour it in, close it, and that's it. No oil we have to add to this. This uses basically the power of hot air. So we take the lid back, place it back on top, make sure it's in place, and we want to pull this lid off. This will allow the hot air to escape and circulate. And there is no on-off switch. We simply just plug it in and let time and heat do the rest. Now the metal screens right here actually keep the unpopped kernels from getting into the bowl. So this basically makes sure that you have the minimum amount of unpopped kernels in your popcorn, which nobody likes. So I would say from after our initial test that we get maybe about 95 to 98% popcorn out of the popcorn that we put in there. Because so far we've had less than maybe 10 to 12 kernels in each batch that were unpopped, which I think is fantastic because we all know how microwave popcorn, sometimes you end up with a lot of unpopped kernels. And another great thing about the fountain popper right here is it doesn't overcook the popcorn, whereas sometimes you can use microwave popcorn and kind of a little rubbery. Sometimes maybe you just put it in there just a few minutes too long and it's almost gotten burnt, but it's still eatable. This, because of the air it's blowing across the popcorn, well actually once it starts popping, it will force the lighter popcorn into the main bowl right here. So this pretty much ensures that you're not going to have any uncooked popcorn. And the end result, after a couple minutes, maybe no more than 2 minutes, is a light, fluffy, perfectly cooked piece of popcorn. And of course, depending upon what type of popcorn kernel you use, is going to determine how good the popcorn is. Right now we're just using some cheap Jolly Time. Of course, Orville Redenbacher, you want to use some Orville Redenbacher, which we have, but we're trying to finish up the Jolly Time that we have for when we used to make it in our pan. And let me tell you, this is a lot easier than cooking it on the stove top and making it in the pan. As you can hear that magical sound of popping popcorn. And you'll see in just a minute why they call it a fountain hot air popper. Go. Now you'll get a little bit of chaff that comes out of the top, just some particles that pop out from the popcorn. And you'll know when it's done when basically it's cleared the chamber of all the excess popcorn from the air that's pushing up. Popping stopped, so we can go ahead and unplug it. Now we take this red lid back and we push it back on top. The reason for this is because we're going to actually treat this as a bowl and flip it over and dump all the popcorn into the bowl. There we go. Now you can eat your popcorn directly out of the bowl right here, or like we do, we transfer it into another bowl so that way we can put our toppings on it. A little white cheddar, maybe some movie theater style butter on top of there, maybe some movie theater salt. But cleanup is the ease. It's not dishwasher safe, so you do have to just take a damp paper towel wipe up some of the excess chaff that's happened from the popcorn, wipe out the bowl. But the great thing is that because this has like basically a screen on the bottom, it'll catch any kind of unpopped popcorn down here. So when you open it up, you'll have, you know, 5 or 6 kernels down there, maybe some half pop popcorn and stuff like that. But overall, we give this a 5-star review. It's probably one of the better purchases we've had on Amazon, and we got lucky because we purchased it through their warehouse, so we got it almost at half price of what they're asking for. I think this retails currently right now for $29.99. We got it for $18.99. Box was a little dinged up, but as you can tell, everything works perfectly. So I hope this helped you guys determine on whether or not you want to buy the Presto Orville Redenbacher hot air fountain hot popcorn popper, as I just kind of ramble on there. So see you guys later. Peace. Hey guys, just real quickly, I wanted to add, this was what was in the bottom of the popcorn through the screen. So as you can tell right here, out of a half cup of popcorn kernels, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 unpopped kernels, which is just unheard of when it comes to bagged microwave popcorn. Yeah, so I hope this gives you guys a realistic idea on what this product is capable of. And we'll catch you next time.
Not sure how long it's supposed to take. Is there something? Something happened. Oh, it's happening. Oh my gosh, it's happening! It's happening! Okay. Now I stuff it and pull the plug, and yeah, okay, looks good, looks good, smells good. We're good to go.
Alright, so I've tried other poppers and was so disappointed, and they pop out of the bowl even after it landed in the bowl. And I am so thrilled with this popcorn maker. I cannot even begin to tell you. Look at this. Grandkids love it. They love watching it come up and pop. And just beautiful. So you do see there are a few unpopped kernels. But comparatively, this works better than anything else I tried. And again, I am just 100% thrilled with it. I'll let it go just another minute here. Looks like maybe those aren't going to pop this time. I'm going to shut this off, and of course, once I do it, then you just put this little lid back on it like this. Keep it all contained. And then flip it over. You have your bowl and everything all in one. Easy cleanup. You just wipe all of that out. But look at that. I'll take it down here. You can see there are a few kernels. But I had a nostalgia one. And to be honest, it was well over half of the kernels didn't pop. And look at how big and full. Just really. And I love that the bowl is right here. I flip it over for the kids and they're ready. So 10 out of 10 on the Orville Redenbacher Presto Fountain Popcorn Maker. Love it.
I see them doing pop. Oh, they're popping. I can see them, but they're already popping. They're breaking down.
Yeah.
They're plastic.